What do you think is the main West vulnerability to these methods, to these operations?
That's a great question. I mean, I don't know if it's the media that's vulnerable, it's society in general. I personally believe we've allowed in the last 30 years, I'll just speak for the United States because I'm an American, we've allowed our system of education to deteriorate. We're not teaching people history. We're not teaching young people history. We're not giving them a solid foundation of history, critical thinking. Often I see people just don't have any understanding of a lot of the issues, the basic historic issues. And so it makes it very easy for either domestic or external forces to manipulate them. And then, of course, the critical thinking piece. In today's world where there's so much information online and it's so accessible, you're hit all the time with the flood of information. And you need to be very disciplined in how you interpret information and vet that information a little bit. I don't know that people are doing that. If we go back to this example of the test, one of the reasons it was so successful is there was just a lack of vetting to really ask hard questions of some of the information that was being fed, right? And I always tell my students, the Russians have this great saying, "Бесплатный сыр только бывает в мышеловке," right? Free cheese is only in a mousetrap. When something is too easy, including information which is being pushed at you, you should think that maybe there's a mousetrap there. Maybe someone's trying to trap you. And so you should probably do a little homework before you accept just a blurb of information you see, a headline you see. A lot of the headlines we see today in the news and on social media are designed to elicit a response, which is very emotional. And they're very misleading headlines, right? And by the way, that's not just the Russians are doing that. We're doing that to ourselves. And people in the media space and people, that are using that to get clicks or to get attention or to sell newspapers or magazines, in my opinion, should be ashamed of themselves, because it's really hurting. When we talk about protecting democracy, it's not helping democracy at all. It's actually hurting. It's undermining the future, for future generations, which I would hate. It's sad to see.